Just try to hold on to my money.
Hello, how have you been?
It's just another way to gamble with your money. Laura Korn, everyone, in studio.
It's so cool to see you guys.
It's been a while, huh?
Oh, my God. The Oprah thing is huge.
Yes.
It's
very excited.
Oh, my God.
They're going to love it, the women.
Have we met before?
I
met you, right?
Yeah, at WNEW.
I thought
you did.
It's been a long time. But you weren't at Worcester where we started.
No.
Oh, my God.
Your audience
when?
doesn't know this. I used to drive forever to get out to WAAF?
AAF.
Yeah.
In Worcester, Massachusetts.
I would laugh so hard that I would fall out of my chair. Do you remember that? Didn't you used to play my laugh?
Yeah.
Yes,
I mean,
we
did you? I mean, I know it's kind of annoying.
Yeah. And the
it's
people
still
would
annoying.
scream.
Yeah.
They'd go, stop it with her laugh.
Wait for the first laugh, ladies and gentlemen.
But that just was just some great times.
So you've been watching our career.
I have. And you know what, though? Who made phone calls for you? You don't even remember this, do you?
No, I don't.
You don't remember when I used to leave your station, and this is when I was doing 1,000. I mean, I did 1,000 radio shows.
Right.
I'd pick up the phone and start calling management and talk about these guys in Worcester, Mass. I mean, you know.
Are you trying to take credit for our huge success?
Yes.
Are you insane?
Just a little bit. No, but I mean, you know, I spotted you guys a long time ago, man, and you know, I mean, and
she was with us from the beginning. I got to give her credit, man.
That's right.
Now we're being heard in 2 countries right now.
Are you really?
Yeah, we're in Canada too.
Not counting the internet.
Yes, not counting the internet,
which is, you know, a bunch of countries.
Right.
Yeah, it's something about coming in here after listening to Sean Hannity and wanting to talk about, you know, popping her clutch and
we're actually very popular
and the three-eyed turtle position. I'm just like going, wait a minute.
That's the beauty of the show. We go from politics to sex.
But
cool. And we got Judah. You didn't even say hi to Judah.
Yeah,
we did.
Very famous comedian.
Yeah, I asked him if he knew my ex-husband, Barry Martyr, who's Seinfeld's best friend.
Yeah, I don't know Barry. Do you know Barry Norton?
No.
Yeah. Oh, you know. Yeah.
Ex-husband?
Yeah, Barry Martyr.
L.A.
Yeah, they just wrote a movie together.
Are you still friends with him?
Yeah.
Really? Friends with an ex?
Well, you know, he's the reason why I got into this business.
Oh. Why? You wanted to fix things?
Oh, gosh.
Is he an awful bang? He's a good writer, but he stinks under the sheets.
You helped him? Right.
Well, you know, in all honesty, he couldn't get me off, but I knew how to get myself off, but
of course.
I failed to tell him how to do it. So whose fault? Who was the idiot? It was me.
What do you think was wrong? Do you think when he was going down on you, he was thinking, what would Jerry do?
And there's the laugh.
You know what?
You ever notice?
That's just funny.
Who are these?
Well, you know, he probably is pretty good in bed, but you know, I didn't tell him how to get myself off.
Very diplomatic.
By the way, a lot of women don't tell.
Laura's about
guys.
You know, being open and honest, and if something feels good, you should tell the person, and that way they'll do it.
Absolutely.
Show them the right way to get around those little areas.
So how are you guys doing in the love department?
We're doing just fine.
Come on. What's going on? Are you get good sex? You got a nice squeeze? What's going on?
Of course.
Come on. Give me some scoop.
Well, I turned gay over the past couple of years. It's been a big change of lifestyle.
Yeah.
I sit on a little tire tube now. I'm a bottom.
You like it on the bottom. Oh, that's so funny. And
we're doing just fine.
When I saw you last, you were with. You're not with the same chick, sorry.
I'm with the same girl.
Oh,
yeah, same
really?
girl. And
but not the girl that you were with for years and years.
No, not my ex-wife.
Oh, that's right.
He'll talk about his ex-wife.
It's been a long time.
Don't even bring up the ex.
Leave.
But didn't she have my book? Didn't she? Didn't one of the girls have your book?
Yeah,
the ex.
Yeah, I think the ex hit him over the head.
Yeah, she hit me over the head with it.
I took half his money
and then used it as a coaster for a Jack Daniels and Coke.
Right. Yeah, thanks, Laura.
Well, you know, it is a pretty big book.
Yeah.
I'm still talking about this book, 101 Nights of Great Sex.
That was the one where
you know what?
It was that book you got her. It was the one where you peel out the pages.
I just happen to have one with me.
And it gave her good training for the photo album. Because she did the same thing with that. Threw every page in the fireplace.
Well, I got to tell you, the book is a publishing phenomenon.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
It still is. I have the 2006 edition because basically chicks dig it. I mean, I just keep getting more ideas, more sex tricks, and putting them in the book. But 101 Nights of Great Sex is what they call a publishing phenomenon.
I know a good sex trick, by the way. I know a sex trick.
Millions of books sold.
Jimmy?
Yeah,
This is a sex trick. What I do is, while she's not looking, I slip something into her beverage, and when she passes out face first in the pillow, I stick it in, and when she wakes up, I go, ta-da!
It's a magician.
I thought, well, what should I... There you go. Oh, what is that? No, the book is really unusual. It's for your audience. They've never heard of the book. But
are any of the books on
the pages
audio?
are sealed. The book.
Are any of them audio books?
Yeah.
Because I can't read.
No, the pages are sealed. There are 101 secret sealed envelopes.
Are there
in the
horny pictures in there or anything?
Actually, no.
Okay.
No pictures.
See, what you do is...
Yeah.
See the pages are sealed there, Jimmy?
Yeah. How do you... They will be after I'm done reading it.
Reseal it up.
And the concept is there's 50 sealed envelopes for his eyes only and 50 for her eyes only.
Yeah.
And one for the end.
Can I tell you
missions.
something? I'd probably be naughty and peek at the ones I shouldn't.
Yes.
And the concept is not a book you read, which you guys would probably like that.
Yeah.
It's a book you do.
Yeah.
And chicks just really dig it because once you rip out a sealed envelope, and each sealed envelope has a title. And I thought it'd be kind of fun to play what's inside the sealed envelope.
I want to...
Like I throw out the name of the seduction. I give you a couple of hints, and then you try to guess what the technique is.
Because there's little scenarios that take place in these things.
Right.
Something the girl would have to do
exactly
to entice the guy in, or
items.
something. And something the guy would have to do.
There's
items involved. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a technique in every sealed envelope.
A technique.
But the cool thing about why this is a great gift for Valentine's Day, because I am here for
Valentine's Day, of course,
right around the corner.
It's because you might as well give her a gift that keeps on giving, that you get something in return, right?
Yes.
Which is sex.
Exactly.
And more sex.
Right.
So I want to teach our audience some techniques.
Ooh.
And there's a sealed envelope for his eyes only called Popping Her Clutch.
Popping her clutch.
That is the name, and this actually
Judah
connects.
I think I'm going to learn how to read. I'm going to take a class. This book sounds great.
All right,
Popping
so
her
it's a
clutch.
for his eyes only page, and here's your hint, okay? It extends her orgasm. And
Hers?
Her orgasm.
All right, who cares? Now,
What's the next chapter?
Really?
I'm going to skip that.
You want one for her to do for him? Popping her clutch. No, it's a really cool thing that you
let's
can do.
say,
You can actually
extends her orgasm.
Extends her orgasm, and it involves batteries.
Batteries?
Yeah.
Okay. If she doesn't listen, hit her.
Popping the bitch.
Oh, she said batteries.
No, and this actually works. All right, Opie, you had your hands up.
I already know this one.
You
do?
do.
Cheater.
I know this one.
Okay, well, what
Is
is
this
it?
to keep... All right.
Well, you use a vibrator, right?
Yeah, right.
And just like when she's getting close to having the big O,
Yeah.
God, he's so good. Opie.
you either slow down the speed or turn off the vibrator completely.
Make her wait.
Make her wait a little bit. The anticipation will drive her nuts, and then you turn it back on.
Back
when she
on.
can't handle it anymore.
Which is like dumping the clutch there, popping
That's
the
right.
clutch.
Also, I was like,
And the car goes like, kind of
And jumps
lunges forward.
Yeah.
That's good. And then she stalls, and you got to push her the rest of the way.
And then you look back over the owner's manual and the history, and you realize some black guy was driving your car. No wonder the seat is so big.
Yeah. Well, Opie, when she's right at the top of her orgasm, though, what you do is when she first goes over,
Right.
you stop. Then you put it back on. Then you stop. Then you put it back on. And you can actually, make her come for about 20 seconds that way. So,
Is this kind of the same thing? I do the same thing where I'll kind of stop when they're getting close, but I just use my mouth. I don't use equipment. And then, as she's going over, I just burst into tears.
You're strange, aren't you?
Can you tell?
All right.
I hate setting up Jimmy. I will write it
I like
down.
the car. I like the car motif thing though that you
do.
have there.
Yeah.
I like one in the tailpipe. Is that one of the techniques?
Is that in my book?
Give her one in the tailpipe. How about blown gasket? And my name is Gasket. Can we do that if we're sticking with a car-oriented theme here?
That's pretty good. All right.
Jimmy has something for you on that, though.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
There's also this really cool
But she
thing.
didn't listen to me.
Oh, wait.
Yes, Jimmy?
Really cool thing that.
She's still not.
What?
Nothing.
All right.
Forget it. We'll work it in later on. Go ahead.
Okay.
Laura Corn, everyone.
That's bad body language you're giving me. That's not very loving. She's looking away from me.
Oh.
I wasn't staring at your breasts.
Oh.
No, it's odd because Laura sits in a chair. She can't just sit in the chair, which is fine. You sit in the chair the same way this girl I remember in elementary school used to sit while she rocked on her heel and masturbated in class.
Wow. Did you get fired from that teaching job, did you?
It was my heel.
All right, okay, next. You're on top. I got to give you this one tiny move. This one tiny move while you're on top.
Okay.
You know, male on top.
Cover her with leaves after.
No, what do you think about
This
it?
is standard missionary on top?
Okay, if you do this one tiny move while you're on top, you will fuel her fantasies. I mean, this is like one thing that you can do to her while you're on top.
That will fuel her fantasies?
Fuel her fantasies.
Get plastic surgery for myself?
You're on top. Traditional male on top.
Uh-huh.
And if you want to absolutely have her just go nuts, it's just one little thing you can do.
I already know it.
Okay.
It's not farting or anything.
No, I wouldn't think that.
That's just a guess. I'm just throwing it out there.
You might as
Cup
well.
one and throw it into her open mouth. Yeah. Chew on that, whore.
That was big in the 80s, as I remember.
One little thing.
One little thing. And it has to do with the pillow. And it has to do with just one little thing. The most popular female fantasy.
Is it put it over her face? A rape fantasy?
Or is it put soda cans in it and hit her like Viking and Bad Boys? Put it over your
original
head,
Bad
Put it
Boys.
over your head and say, the blacks and Jews are ruining this country.
The fantasy isn't called End of Cuckoo's Nest, is it?
Why are you drawing little lobotomy scars on me? I'm getting close.
I read it in the 101 Nights of Great Sex. No. This is, okay, involves the pillow. Oh, gosh, Opie. You go ahead, Opie.
Do you use the pillow to prop her ass up?
No.
Oh.
No, you're on top.
You're on
Her head's
top.
on the pillow.
Her head's on the pillow.
Her head's on the pillow, and it's
Oh.
one little tiny move that you can do. One tiny move you can do that will fuel her fantasies.
Fuel her. It's a
And you know,
fantasy,
and it's the most popular female fantasy, of course, is being taken, right?
Is fueling
So it's
a
just
key
one-
word here? Or?
No.
Okay.
No, it has nothing to do with it.
You're going to bring in gasoline
But
into
let me
the
tell you,
bedroom?
try this tonight, guys,
All
because
right.
it's really hot. It's really great. Any more guesses?
Not put your own face in the pillow like next to her head, is it?
No.
Because I was thinking maybe then she
Okay,
would
it's something to
doze
do
off
with
on
you're gonna do it with her wrists.
hold them under the pillow, push them under the pillow.
Oh, wait. Really? Hold them under the pillow?
No.
Tie him up with the pillowcase?
Forget the pillow.
Yeah.
She's on the pillow.
She's on the pillow.
Quit working the pillow.
Hold
in
her
it.
wrist while you're having sex with her?
Yes.
I've done it many times. But you said pillow. You threw us off the pillow. You said something with the pillow.
I said she. Okay, I did I?
Yeah.
Okay, well,
That's why we're
her
thinking
head's on the
pillow.
pillow. So taking her wrist,
Holding your wrist, yeah.
taking her wrist,
Everyone
and
knows
putting
that.
You threw us with the pillow.
something with the pillow.
Thought it was with the pillow.
Oh, you know what? Do you remember the famous? This was a great bit that we did. The wooden hanger. Do you remember? Yeah, that it's called "She's Out of Control." Do you remember that one? Anthony?
Right. You do this one
This
6
is really
months
hot.
after conception. And wooden or wire hanger works, but
Wooden hanger is the Amish way, I think, to take
it's
care
called the old I'll go to the Bahamas anytime I like.
It's called the old, you won't be borrowing my car anytime soon.
It's called the old no baby seat in my future.
What'd you do? I gave her the old crib schmib.
All right, listen.
Oh my God!
Hold on, we got to go to the phones. Adam in Texas. Adam.
Too funny.
Adam.
Yeah. I
Hey,
had this girlfriend once, and she had your little book there.
101 Nights of Great Sex.
Oh.
Yeah, she calls me up, and she tells me I got to bring 3 things, and one's a silk scarf, a hanger, and some candles. The first thing that pops in my head is I'm giving this girl an abortion, having to tie her up in a dark room.
Yeah.
It was nice, though. Thank you very much.
What was it?
So you like the book? You got some great sex from it?
Oh, of course.
Awesome.
That's the point of the book. But, yeah, the hanger was kind of a little, kind of threw me a little bit.
Does the hanger involve spanking?
No. Can you tell me what you did? How did she use those items
Did you make a pimp stick?
The hanger was to be hung like on a door or something with the scarf being tied up, and basically it's a submission thing.
Yeah, you take the scarf and you tie her wrists to the bottom part of the wooden hanger, and then you lift the hanger and you put it over the door. And then you slowly.
Nice.
Yeah, you remember that
dungeon type arms up against
Judah,
the
you
wall.
ever try that one?
Well, I don't have any hangers, but I'm gonna go get some.
Hey,
I just throw shit on the floor.
Hey, sir. Can I ask you a question?
Oh,
you did.
Yeah.
Well, see, it's really cool. Is that
Can you substitute a meat hook for the hanger?
I got a couple of those.
Yeah, I didn't doubt it.
That'll work.
The whole key to this is the anticipation, as we talk about that fact that she called him on the phone and said, "Bring a wooden hanger."
Yeah,
and
so she's getting all worked up.
And that's the whole corn
She's
stick.
all
You know,
worked up.
it's the whole corn stick of the anticipation, ripping out
I need
a sealed
a
envelope.
thimble, some Wesson oil, and 3 Negroes. Bring them home.
Could you bring over your black coworkers and a hammer? I'll explain it later.
The 102nd night that Laura never talks about.
Let's go to John in Chocolate City.
It's too funny.
Let's go to John. John!
Hi, boys. What's going on?
Hey, man.
Hi, sweetie.
Hey.
It's Laura Corn in studio today.
Fuck up. I've got a massive erection, and you guys keep ruining it. Let's talk.
Oh, no, that's
there you go,
thank
Laura.
you.
Massive
Thank you.
erection.
Gosh,
She's,
you've made my day.
She's lovely. She looks like a younger Barbara Eden.
Very
I've
sexy.
said that for many, many years. You don't age there.
You don't,
I haven't
You've
had
been doing
any-
our
You
show
haven't
for, God, it has to
How
be
long?
10 years now.
Do I
and
still
you
kind
haven't
of
changed at all.
Yeah.
Well, I work out. I got a younger boyfriend, you know.
How young?
And he's a few years younger.
Yeah.
And
Guy
he's
outside?
always, I'm telling you, this
Is
guy.
that him right there?
No. Although he's a nice guy.
Yeah, she's lovely.
You know, I mean, it's I do all this stuff. I mean, for the last year, I've been rewriting 101 Nights of Great Sex.
Right.
I mean, that's what I've been doing.
Who would
Just
want to go out
updating
with you,
this
though,
stuff.
man? Too much pressure.
I would.
You think?
Too much pressure.
think?
She's
Right.
seen it all. She knows it all.
Like,
But
can we just
you know
fuck?
what? But I,
One night, lady. Jesus Christ. Yeah, can we...
hey, come on. 101. I wrote a book, 101 Great Quickies. I'm the
true,
bend
she
me
did.
over, do me now, babe. Who's got time? You know, my next video, I've got a great idea for a video.
Yeah.
Ready?
Me too.
Get them off in 3 minutes or less, or my name's not Corn.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Get them off in
And
3
3 minutes
minutes
with your
or
mouth.
less.
With your mouth, because I mean, I'm really great.
Anyone have a
orally.
stopwatch?
Wow.
I mean, there's no one that's better orally than me.
Really?
Look
No.
at her.
I'll tell you what someone found out.
I got to tell you, because I've seen all the videos, I've seen all the babes, but they don't have the technique that I have.
Here's what Inari Vox does something. You know, she's a porn star,
Right.
Where she kind of gags herself on it, like, and it's all spit, and it's like a fucking. It's like watching tsunami footage, and there's nothing sexier than an Inari
It's
Vox
like cock
blowjob.
being washed away.
It's amazing. I actually
really?
one time I saw 2 children go by in the food. It's the fucking hottest thing ever. A lot of girls don't know to use spit when they give head.
Laura, Jimmy's a little twisted, though. He's a little twisted.
Yeah, there are a couple of things.
2 kids
he
go by.
enjoys.
Yeah. Laura, there's an issue with Jimmy that we should bring to your attention and see what
And-
you think of it.
Yeah.
Jimmy likes some different things.
I like
when
to be
he has
spanked
sex.
with a ham. Is that wrong? just a cold, cooked, fucking smoked ham.
I thought you meant an over-the-top actor. I will spank you all night long.
Yeah, Voss in his Lenny Bruce outfit.
Wow.
Bug out your eyes, stupid.
Oh my God, you guys are just.
Well, Laura, ask Jimmy a few
Okay,
questions,
all right,
and he'll
all right,
answer.
all right, Jimmy,
He
all
will
right.
answer you.
No.
No. Ask him about his sex life.
Okay, your sex
Well,
life.
don't worry. We'll promote the hell out of your book.
Yeah, that's great.
It's a great book.
Yeah. Barnes & Noble, 101nights.com, LauraCorn.com.
101 Nights.
Yeah,
of
but
Great
I have
Sex.
Valentine's Day table. Barnes & Noble, I have my own table.
Oh,
Yeah. Okay.
She's rich.
are you rich?
Yeah.
I've done real well.
Ooh,
Sold a lot of books.
cool.
Okay, the kitty popsicle. That
I
would
like it already.
Meow.
I think it's with TT, not DD.
Oh, I'm gonna say first step 1: tint all van windows.
Oh, you're killing me. Okay, so what do you think? And I made this up. You know, I'm also the sex expert on iVillage.com, where my medium audience is about a 25-year-old chick, and they love this kitty popsicle. What is it?
The kitty popsicle.
Yep, something I made up. It's a seduction in the book. Kitty, K-I-T-T, popsicle.
I would imagine kitty, another word for pussy, so it must involve her pussy. Isn't this great being able to talk like this?
Do you
on
put your
Satellite?
dick in the freezer and then fuck her? Or? I don't know. I mean, it's just a guess.
Well, dad
Play
and a
in Vegas.
bicycle.
Judah.
What's the Vegas date again?
This Saturday night. I haven't said it yet. February 11th, this Saturday night at the Palms Casino.
Very good. We have a lot of
Two
Vegas. So.
shows.
Go
Love
see
Saturday
Vegas.
night.
Love Vegas.
So we're talking about the kitty popsicle.
Yeah. Do you know that one, Opie?
No, that one I don't know.
Can you imagine?
Is that when you lick the you know?
Oh, I know it.
I'm thinking you kind of ice up your tongue a little bit with a popsicle.
Was she saying give head with ice in your mouth?
And then go down
Nope.
when your tongue is cold. Am I close?
Nope.
Damn it.
Is it the hot cold thing
Nope.
you taught us?
Nope. Nope. Nope.
Kitty.
The velvet tongue? Nope.
That's the velvet
The
tongue?
velvet tongue? Nope. Stumped the guys.
Oh.
Does it involve an ice cream man or anything?
Something like that. You're going down on her, and when she least expects it, you shove a push-up up her ass.
Well, you go to a good humor truck and you put your cock through that little garbage hole like it's a buddy booth.
With the dragon painted on there.
Yeah.
Put the garbage in the dragon's mouth.
And you put a little sign for all the tots that says free samples.
Kitty popsicle.
Well, this one, you know, I just may have to keep this one a secret.
No.
Yes.
Here comes the popsicle.
I'm getting a boner already.
What do I have to do for some free ice? I don't have any money, but I sure would like a rock.
You can get a doggy style, you can get a ling on your side. Those are your only choices. This is my house, and I get to say. Show me how you suck a guy's cock. The last time I'm going to ask you.
You're not on free radio.
Boy thinks of Jason.
We are miles away from free radio.
Miles away from Worcester there, Laura.
Oh, my God, that is too funny. All right, how about this?
Wait, can we talk about Jimmy, though? I want to get...
Yeah, I'm going to ask. I'm asking him a question.
No.
Oh, okay, about his sex life. Okay,
You don't know what it is.
Okay, I'm going to ask you this. Where do you think your kinkiness came from? Your sense of humor, you know, your sexual appetites. Where do you think they came from?
Sorry. That's a loaded question.
I don't know. Do you have an hour on a couch?
Yeah. Something tells me it's tied away to a memory that's tucked away somewhere. That hasn't made itself known.
What is your if you could only do one sexual activity, only one? Tell me what you would do. What do you love doing more than anything in bed? Come on.
Honestly?
Yeah, honestly.
Eating pussy.
Oh,
To be honest to God, I'm not saying it for any reason other than that's my favorite thing to do, and smelling it.
you know, it rules the world, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Jimmy's.
Yeah, I do it. That's my my
Jimmy
favorite
World.
thing to do.
All right, ask him his second favorite thing.
Okay, what is your second favorite thing?
Because there's a big drop-off from that.
Well, it also involves the vagina. But, look, here's the way it started. I like popcorn, and I hate for a girl to have to get up while I'm giving her head. So, I mean, if she has to tinkle, I'm right there. I mean, why would I inconvenience somebody I care about? I can't even make eye contact with her. I would just probably, you know, use my mouth as a toilet. I mean, maybe just lay there and allow her to tinkle.
Do a little
So
tinkle.
golden showers.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I did that once.
Golden
It was
shower,
weird.
golden mouthwash.
It was weird. It was weird. I thought the guy was weird.
Did you get it to him?
Yeah, I did.
Where'd you do it? Come on.
On his face.
No, I mean, what city?
Oh,
No, I'm kidding. That's
in
what
New
I-
York City.
Was it a bathroom floor
The
tile?
same guy now that I think about it, that taught me the Marilyn Monroe technique. He actually did Marilyn Monroe.
What's that? You give someone a whole bunch of pills and fuck them with your brother?
No, that's
you
really...
get laid, take a ride through Dallas, and have your head shot off.
Instead of pop my clutch, she yells, Sirhan, Sirhan.
You get your head blown twice.
Oh, that's too funny. And the really kind of wild thing about it is he's a very powerful guy in radio. And if I told you, if I couldn't say his name.
And he likes to get peed on?
Did he drink it? Did he drink it?
No.
Tom Leykis likes that? That's unbelievable.
No.
Give it to me in the face.
It was a long time ago, but yeah.
He didn't
Bone
drink
dry, water. Love a good golden shower. The Greaseman Show. Laying here on my back waiting for the golden goodness to be pissed onto my face. Go ahead. She's lining up her vagina. I'm looking square into the beast, and here it comes.
Oh my God! You do this.
Toilet face Grease Manelli was what they called me. Bone dry, wet face.
I was slinging veg.
Slinging urine.
You did say New York, by the way.
New York.
So it could be Imus.
You want to piss on my face? Yeah. Oh, shut up, McCord. Some people like it. Just, you know what? Fill up my hat with piss, and I'll just pour it on my face at my leisure. Yeah. Sure. Yeah, it could have been.
Or, guy, look at you guys.
Wait.
You're looking at me.
When you said New York and radio personality, it could be Howard Stern, too.
You want to just piss on my face? Don't look Robin or Fred. Tell him, Fred. I love Fred pissed on my face. I started the whole piss on the face thing. No one did that before me, Jimmy. It was all me. Tell him, Fred. I remember at NBC, Fred pissed on my face. Jackie pissed on my face, and I'm re-recording that with Artie now. They don't call him Bubba the Love Sponge for nothing. Piss on his face. Gonna be wringing that sponge out. I'm pissing on his face. Robin. To the Howie-copter.
You tell me you're still doing stand-up.
I never did stand up.
What?
No, that's scary. This is easy. See the microphone? That's my friend. And that's the only person I have to deal with. It's bad enough looking at Pal Talk and having to look at people's faces in 2 dimensions, never mind 3. I could not imagine, and I don't know how you guys do it, and no matter how good you are, you always hear the horror stories, the bomb. I could not stand through a bombing on stage. I would literally die right there.
Yeah.
If you bomb here, move on. You get the car crash, you get the callers, occasional...
No one sees.
Sarcastic glance from Nathaniel.
Let's go to...
I got the funniest line, though. If I'm bombing, I do this. I tap the mic and go, is this on, folks?
Oh, well, see, now that cures everything.
Get you out of anything.
But you've been doing stand-up for how many years? 20, 30 years? Long time.
20 or
I'm
30,
only 37.
Oh.
I realize I look sloppy.
Wow.
Wow.
That had to hurt.
No, that was good.
30 years. No, Jim, I think it's 30 years now, man.
I know there's a slight resemblance to Don Rickles, but...
30 years.
I'm not that much of an older gentleman. I really do have to shave my hair. I got gray hairs. And no one likes Laura Corn anymore.
Let's go to Kevin in New York. Kevin.
That's too funny.
Kevin?
Hi, guys.
What's up, man?
Hey, Kevin, good morning.
Laura, I got a great position for your book. It's called Monstering, but I got to let Jimmy explain it to you.
Monstering?
Monster
Rain.
Yeah, you should write about this in your next book.
Okay.
Bring home a porch and a child.
When I was a very little boy, I mean like 2nd grade, my friend and I would play Monster Rain. We'd be walking along, and one of us would yell Monster Rain. And then to get away from the Monster Rain, we'd go under the porch and blow each other. It's the whole story.
Wow. So you started the oral fixation really young.
Yeah, I was very young.
So it's good. that you're going from.
By the way, it was another guy.
Well, I figured she knew that.
Yeah, I realized.
Okay.
I realized.
I just want to reiterate that to the listeners that might not have heard that.
Okay, yeah.
That's what Monster Rain is.
Yeah.
Any reference to Monster Rain you might have heard in replays that you didn't get. That was it.
I was in second grade.
Second grade, Jimmy?
Yeah, and I still remember one boy in Budweiser shorts whose balls smelled like mothballs because the shorts smelled like mothballs.
Yeah, how many friends were there?
Like 2, 3.
So you've done some kinky stuff.
2 or 3, maybe more.
Yeah, but then I discovered girls like in third grade. And
So when your butt's not getting slapped by Ham, what else do you like to do?
Well, there is another thing he likes.
What's that?
I don't know, log stuffing really. I mean,
This is a special,
This is a special treat.
You wouldn't just do this on a nightly basis.
No.
Yeah.
Which is?
Like, say a girl's tinkling on me, and all of a sudden she's
This
like...
is all true, by the way, Laura. We're not doing fun radio for you.
Right.
This is real stuff.
Say a girl's tinkling on me, and all of a sudden she's like, uh-oh, I better get up because there might be another problem. I say, look, while we're here, why not take care of all family business right where you are?
All family business.
No
gets
need to get
settled.
up. Don't be a goose.
So if a little Lincoln log has to come out.
Who's looking?
You know, a famous guy died doing that.
Died?
Yeah. Oh yeah. The big producer, the music producer, died with a girl creating a log on his face. He died of a heart attack.
Oh, all right. So he didn't die from the log. Maybe that's happiness.
Choked on.
There must have been a big one. My God, it looks like a silo.
Wait, which music producer?
Yes, yeah, music. No, maybe movie producer. Yeah,
Oh,
he was
Waltz, Bruckheimer's Bruckheimer's partner.
Well, he was loaded. You know, that had something to do with it.
His face wasn't.
She used to crap on my face. It looked ridiculous.
And he would do it with glass.
Oh, what a fucking
Not
rookie.
Simpson. Not Simpson. Don Simpson.
Is that? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, right.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you read that in the book? It was
Well, I just hear things.
I want to read it.
Yeah, he was really loaded, and he used to have prostitutes come over, and he'd have a glass table, and he would be underneath the glass table.
Yeah, I know the whole thing, the glass table.
Yeah, the
Oh, you
glass
did?
table thing.
Of course.
But you want the real thing.
Dude, no, the glass table is like fucking, it's like hitting a baseball off a tee. I mean, you can't consider yourself a major leaguer. You're not hitting real fastballs.
That's like window shopping.
Of course it
You're
is.
not buying anything.
What about a little anal? Like you like to lick...
More assholes? Yes,
Yeah.
more than I like breathing. I love assholes. Love licking them, smelling them. If I have a
Working with them.
If a girl has a nice ass, if it's you know, believe it or not, I like it. If she's
You don't want to.
Do you like anal play for yourself too?
Not really. Not like
No.
my ass licked. Like I like. To
Oh, you do?
Yeah. I'll drag a girl by the hair, put her head off the side of the bed, and fucking shove my ass in her mouth and make her lick it. I'm a creep.
Jesus.
My ass is immaculate.
Christ.
Though. There's no hair on it at all.
That is horrid.
No, it's not.
You want to
Yes,
see his
it
ass,
is.
Laura?
Sure.
All right. It's
I don't want to see that.
you don't have to.
well, it's
No, I'm kidding.
it's something that comes with the job,
We
unfortunately.
see it in the bathroom all the time. Look,
Looks
it's like a
pretty plain.
9-year-old
Do you get it-
boy.
do you get
There's
it
no
waxed?
hair.
No, I have no hair at all on my ass.
Nice.
There's one little
hairless
wispy one there. Yeah.
Well, look
my
at his-
asshole looks like Charlie Brown's head.
Well, look at his arms. Show Laura your arms.
I have no arm hair at all.
Yeah, feel the skin.
What's your favorite sexual position?
Missionary, believe it or not.
Do that again, Nora.
I like my nipples played with.
Really?
They have to have my nipples played with. Yeah.
Okay, very cool move called massage collage. It's the first seduction in the book. All right.
Massage collage.
This is the sexual position. Opie, you can't play if you know it. That women wish men would do more of while giving her oral sex. It's a position, a sexual position you get in that will actually stimulate about 3,000 of her nerve endings because the clitoris has about 4,000. And most guys aren't in this position. And most of these nerve endings never get any stimulation.
Probably on top of her facing down so your chin is hitting her clit. Okay. How about while she's on her stomach? Licking her kind of her clit and her lips from the back while she's on her stomach?
Yes, licking her lips from the back. Absolutely.
Fantastic. And you get the ass in your face, too.
And you get the ass in your face.
Yeah, that's called bonus.
Added.
That's the asterisk.
Bonus.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That's the DVD. That's the extra shit.
And the really cool move is if you have some massage oil by the bed, and when you're doing the, I love the doggy, And if you're, doggy, take the massage oil and give her a little back rub while you're doing some doggy.
Oh, not happening. I don't need that. I'm going to come.
Yeah, pretty good stuff.
Let's say hi to Lee Abrams. Lee?
Oily back.
Hey, Lee. Good morning. Hey.
You have a question for Laura Korn, Lee?
Hey, you know what? I've got like 10 books coming to the studio, so you can give some books away.
Lee Abrams. Hold on. Lee Abrams is a legend in the music business.
Okay.
And in radio and stuff, and he was at the Grammys.
Oh, hi, Lee.
And as a matter of fact, it's not the first time they've met. He was the guy that liked the piss.
Yeah,
that's right.
hey, Lee. By the way, this is Norton. How about Sabbath? Are we going to get them at all when they?
Oh yeah, absolutely. We're all over that one.
Are you really?
Yeah, definitely. And also talking with Tony Iommi's people about doing something. So we're in good shape.
Are you in L.A. right now?
No, I just got back yesterday. I went to the party nights Monday and Tuesday, then I flew back yesterday because I can't sit through the awards.
Did you fly your own plane?
No, I had to go commercial.
No, XM events, XM business, he can't fly his own plane.
He likes to fly.
Bummer. Yeah, but it's pretty cool.
Who did you think was the best act?
Well, on Monday night they had this Music Cares kind of, schmooze-a-thon, but a lot of bands played. And Springsteen, it was unbelievable. It was like a salute to James Taylor, and I'm not a big James Taylor fan, but they had all these people coming out playing James Taylor songs, and Springsteen was unbelievable.
All right, Fire and Rain, was she killed in a plane crash or did she kill herself?
I have no idea. I never liked that song.
He's honest.
Any big surprises, you think, in the awards?
Well, I wasn't actually at the awards last night, but no, they're all pretty predictable.
Yeah.
The fun part were those parties that happened, before the actual Grammy event.
Oh, we heard you were hugging a lot of guys and stuff, and very happy to be there, and you might have been a little out of control. That's what Elo's telling us today.
Oh, well, yeah, probably a little bit, but,
it's like Christmas for Lee Abrams, though, I would imagine, going to Grammy parties, right?
Yeah, absolutely. It's just, it's a schmooze-a-thon, so you kind of got to get in the spirit a little bit.
Hey, Lee, I was watching the Grammys last night. Why don't the black people clap for the white artists?
I don't know. We got to do something about that.
It is the weirdest thing, man. Like, you got U2 and Coldplay. Those were two good examples, and they're singing their faces off and just performing unbelievably, and then they go to the audience, and some of the white people standing up, all the white people applauding, and then you see black people going, I am bored to be here. They won't give any love up to the white artists. I noticed that. And then the black artists performed, and, it was a completely different story when they went back to the crowd. Everybody was cheering.
Because white people are afraid of being misconstrued as racist. Black people don't care. They're not going to clap for you if they don't like you. They're a little more honest.
Yeah, that's a good point. Because, because a lot of times you just applaud because you kind of have to.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
So,
what a concept.
Jack, what's your favorite sexual position?
Or Lee.
Lee.
I like them all. I like that doggy thing you were talking about. Sounded pretty good. That's a favorite.
Yeah.
It's always fun, right?
Oh, yeah.
Mix it up a little bit.
Absolutely.
You in the Mile High Club?
Well, with my new advanced autopilot, the new plane, that's
it's an option.
Actually, yes and no. In my own plane, no, but now the technology is there to where it's more doable without losing control. In a commercial plane, oh yeah, years ago.
Wow. Really? How the hell they figure? How do you do that? They're always looking at you.
Yeah, I don't know how you pull that off on a commercial flight.
Well,
I know a lot of people do it. I just don't.
It's a small bathroom too.
Yeah, what's the move though?
Dwarf chick or
you got to pick a full jumbo jet, and then sort of after they do all the food and drink service, because everybody's lined up for the bathrooms anyway, and nobody notices. If it's an empty flight or you're the only one. That's kind of.
Yeah.
What's the turn on there, by the way, Laura? Do you know? The Mile High Club?
Sex and danger of being caught situation.
Yeah, it's got to be the danger of being
caught. In the whole
mile,
the whole Mile High Club just being part of the thing.
How about the danger that something's going to happen, rapid decompression, and you got your dick out?
Yeah.
It just freezes right there.
Yeah.
That's a problem.
You got to put it in your pocket and hope for reattachment.
Oh, too funny. So what's your best sex move, Lee? What do you like doing the best?
God, I'd have to ask my wife.
Hey, what's my best sex move?
How often are you doing? How long you been married?
Long time. Let's see. I should know. 30 years.
How long are you getting some? I mean, how often do you get some?
Oh, when I'm home, constantly. That's
really?
No problem. Yeah.
After 30 years.
Absolutely.
I know.
It's the pot.
God bless.
Got to keep the pot in the relationship.
So what does she enjoy the most that you do?
Oh, I think it is that doggy thing.
Again, he just can't stay off of his knees.
Way to keep it sexy, Lee. And that doggy thing.
Doggy thing.
You know where you poke her shitter and you can kind of see the TV?
That's great.
But I'll ask. I mean,
I'll ask. I'll do a little research.
I'll get back to you on that one.
You must be an ass man. I have a theory that men pick their favorite sexual positions by what they like to look at the most. Yes? Do you think there's anything to that? A little bit?
About that.
Yeah, think about it. What's your favorite sexual position?
Could be. I'm pretty standard. I'm pretty standard issue.
On top?
Yeah. Although there are a few variations. But since, I know my girlfriend's mother and father listen. It's kind of hard to get into it. I like taking your little girl's leg and kind of pushing it forward, And
well, as long as you don't say maybe he likes to look at the pillow, so his favorite thing is to have someone behind him kneel and strap it on. Not that I'm gay or anything. I just like what pillows look like. I just love doilies.
Hey, Laura, give Lee a little tip for tonight.
What are well, did you hear the one? I mean, my favorite one is the oral sex on the back of the lips. In doggy position before you move in, right?
I'm taking notes.
Okay. Lick the back of her lips.
Okay.
All right, lots of licking. And then move in and, give her some poundage. Come back out, lick some more. Move back
it's exactly like dogs do it.
Exactly.
Sniff around, go around in circles on the bed, fight each other.
Oh, wait, I got a really good one.
And lick the ass, too. You're forgetting this, to trail your tongue up from you suck the clit, and then you're forgetting to trail your tongue up lips to the ass. I don't know why anybody would not do that, unless, of course, you're communist. Why do you ignore the ass? It's right there.
All communists?
Yes, we're reasonable men. She can charge for such services.
I want you to think of this. It's kind of, my name's Corn, Laura Corn.
That's what you want to think of when you're eating an ass. Well, way to keep it sexy.
How about a little cornhole? All right, that's what I want you to think of a little bit. Well, maybe not, but a lot of guys, the hole, right? The hole, woman's hole.
Sure.
You're usually sticking something in it.
Wait, the vagina or the ass?
No, the vagina. Okay. The hole. But hey, just go around it in circles. Don't don't go in. Just see how long. Just see how wet she gets. Don't go for the clit. Don't go for any other part. Just take your finger and go around in circles, very slow, and just tease her. Just tease her. Slow, circle, circle, circle. And see how long you can do that without wanting to stick your finger inside.
You got that, Lee?
Drive her freaking crazy.
Lee calls it the holding pattern. Pilot terms. Just keep circling. Keep circling.
No, it's just kind of little
and declare an emergency and just shove it in.
This is great. I'm going to have a full report tomorrow.
All right. So you go in, come out, lick, in, come out, lick, circle, circle.
And then when you feel yourself getting close, just say fire on the runway and spray foam all over her back.
Hey, guys, girl, I got to ask you something. I want to do a little research for my next book.
Hold on, let me say goodbye to Lee.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
Lee can't
take
be bothered
care
with this. He's a
Hey,
very busy.
I was expecting to talk about the Grammys. This is much better.
Well,
yes.
Anything you want to say about the Grammys? Anything?
No, parties were fun. Another Grammy, big week, and on to next year.
All right. Paul
I'll
McCartney.
find out about, the whole applause thing for you.
All right.
Hey, Lee, I'll send you a book, 101 Nights of Great Sex and my 101 Nights of Great Romance.
That would be amazing.
Okay, awesome. Very
All
cool.
right.
Bye, Lee.
Thanks, Lee.
See ya.
All right.
Lovely.
Is your Grammy guy?
He's a music expert. He just works for us.
That's one of our XM guys.
That's great.
Down
Cool.
in Washington, D.C. So,
Cool.
want to take a break and then we'll continue with Laura Korn?
Sounds good.
All right, let's do that. You're checking out the Opie and Anthony program. We got Judah in studio. We got Laura Korn in studio. She's got to leave soon to do another radio show on Free FM. She's going to be doing some free radio.
What show?
JB and Elvis.
Oh, those guys are hilarious.
A show here in New York City.
They're really funny.
Our listeners will help you out. They'll call the show and stuff.
That's cool. That's cool.
No problem there.
Yeah, maybe you guys should give some calls over to JB and Elvis. Those guys are
only serious questions for Laura Korn.
Yeah.
You know the deal.
So people check out my website. It's hunteronites.com or Laura Korn, spell it C-O-R-N like the vegetable.
I thought it was K-O-R-N.
No, it's
maybe because our retarded Eric or Ben put
I
K.
saw it. Yeah, with a K. And I'm here talking about 101 Nights of Great Sex. It's a publishing phenomenon. The
you
book
haven't
has sold
talked to
millions.
Judah though.
Yeah. All right. What's your best sex? You know, I'm always looking for sex techniques.
Norton's pretty much taught everything he knows to me.
Yeah.
So it's pretty cool.
Okay. Well, you want to guess what's inside the silver?
Yeah, I want to do some more guesses.
Okay.
He's a world champion, by the way.
Did we ever find out what the kitty popsicle
No, I'm going to leave that
I want to know.
as my.
I want to know.
It's
leaving me hanging
Let me
here.
see what page is it in there.
Yeah, what page is it in?
The kitty popsicle is number 20, and it's a for her eyes only page.
Right.
I want to see.
All right, hold on. Go to Barnes and Noble, and that book will be on the Valentine's Day table.
Sure.
And it's on page 20?
Yeah.
So just look at page 20.
It's seduction 20. Well, no, you can't read. You know what? It's sealed. The page is sealed.
Bring a pen, pop it open, and read it.
Bring a razor or a scissor. It's page 20. And
just rip it out.
Okay, platter. It's called Pleasure Platter. All right?
Well,
how am I going to give you great oral with a platter in my hand?
I don't like the pleasure platter. That sounds like feces are involved.
Does that happen at a Denny's or something? Or?
Yeah.
What do we do it at a Waffle House? Or?
Yeah, you have moons over my hammy while you get fisted by a fat waitress.
That sounds hot.
Grand slam it up my ass.
That's the great thing about doing the road is that's what you get to do.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Well, what is that? What is that?
A
platter? Platter? What is it?
What's it called? Pleasure Platter.
Oh.
Just a wild. I mean, I'm just going to throw stuff out of here.
Yeah, I like these names.
Wild cherry.
I know what it is.
Yeah.
It's a virgin with Down syndrome.
Jesus, Laura. All right, listen. We're going to teach you something today. Matt's got a question for Laura Korn.
Okay.
Matt in Pennsylvania. Matt.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey.
Laura,
Man.
did you ever hear the sex act called strawberry milkshake?
Yeah.
Strawberry milkshake. No. Inform me.
That's where you blow your load on her face and punch her in the nose. punch it out, guys.
My favorite.
Oh, my God.
My favorite of all time is the chili dog.
Oh, yeah.
Which is?
It's when you shit on her chest and then titty fuck her.
God, you God.
What page is that?
What page is that?
That's horrid. Hold on, we got one more for it.
Anyone in here that's a little S&M or no? Like anyone here like a little control stuff or no?
A little bit, but not.
Not little.
I like mummification and CBT. No, I'm kidding.
All right, how about this? You know what a great way to get laid in the morning?
What?
All right.
Brush your teeth. Wasn't that funny? Really? I mean, come on.
No. Well, it's called sniff, sniff. Sniff, sniff.
Okay.
Mine's called wait till they get dropped off at school.
Sniff, sniff.
Sniff,
Sniff, sniff.
Seduction.
Before the shower.
Yeah, it's
I
number
know what it is.
63.
Jimmy knows.
Sniff, sniff. You do a line of coke, and then when she's doing her line of coke, you fuck her.
You're really fast. You're really good. Good way to get laid in the morning. Get up a little bit earlier than she does. Get in the shower. Put on some different cologne or some aftershave. Brush your teeth and get back into bed. You'll score.
That's great. Then
you'll score.
You smell
you
terrific.
knew that you brush your teeth. Yeah, you smell really good. It's really.
I think that would work.
Oh my God, it will work.
You're fresh and chipper, and she smells like a horse's asshole. Fucking breathing her awful gumpy morning breath in your face. Her fucking hair's askew with eye boogies. I'm too good for this bitch. I'm all cologned up in a suit. They're back in the bed in a tuxedo.
And she smells like cabbage. You do all that work, and she smells like cabbage.
It's like
wow.
fucking a bowl of borscht.
Yeah, thanks for the tip, Laura. Great.
Just eat her ass and throw sour cream on her.
You do all the prep work. That's wonderful.
Oh, God, you guys. Oh,
All
my
right, let's
God.
go to Andy in Ohio.
Hey, Andy.
Very serious question for Laura.
Okay,
Corn.
go ahead.
Hey, guys, how are you?
All right.
We're great.
Good. I have a question. I've been dating a girl for 8 years. We just got married in April, but I don't think she likes sex.
Wait.
Dramatic.
What's
Dude,
wrong
didn't
with
you-
your phone? Your phone.
Calling from a cell?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
I think I heard
When
the
did
guy.
when did she stop wanting to have sex?
Yeah, okay.
No, it's not that she stopped wanting to have sex. It's just,
Why'd you marry her?
I don't think it's all about sex.
Okay, well, that's good.
She's great. We've been dating for a while, but she says I'm too much of a freak, I guess. She just wants the missionary position, and that's it.
And what do you
I
want?
can open up. I want everything.
You know what? Let me send you a copy of the book, 101 Nights of Great Sex. You know, a lot of women tell me it helps them come out of the shell because it's not really them doing these seductions, it's the book helping them. So when they rip out a sealed envelope and it's like the kitty popsicle, they do it because it's Laura Corn telling them to do it. And it really works. We're talking about like 2 million copies I've sold to women.
Jesus.
So,
Yeah, a lot of people are asking
Women really dig this book.
what the Marilyn Monroe is. You never said it, and they're freaking
Did
out.
I think I made us back feel better?
I
Yeah.
know.
Oh, God.
What is it, sweetie pie?
You're like naked on your belly, and she's giving you a back rub, and she gets off by rubbing her you know what on your back.
Yeah, there's a spot on a man's tailbone that your clit just nestles right into, and you rock back and forth
Nice.
while giving you a massage, of course, with
Cool.
your hands, you know, with spring biting the back of your neck.
I like that.
Why is
getting
that
off on
called
your
the
back.
Marilyn Monroe?
Because she used to do it to John F. Kennedy.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
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 Oh, see, I got confused. I like the Jane Mansfield.
Okay, which is?
That's after you fuck her, you cut her head off and yell devil worship things.
Jackie asked me why my tailbone smells like tuna fish. I need an excuse. Ich bin ein tuna tailbone.
John F. Kennedy's tailbone and Joe DiMaggio's bat smells the same.
She's gonna rub her cunt all over your tailbone, Daddy-o.
All right, Andy, you want a book?
Yeah, that's cool. Should I introduce like a vibrator or toys or what?
Oh, absolutely. You know, you can't go wrong with the egg-shaped vibrator that has like 10 speeds.
I think you should introduce a divorce lawyer.
But try the book first, seriously.
All right, we'll give you a book. Line
Yeah, I'm
6.
going to also send you the 101 Nights of Great Romance.
What's the name of her book?
101 Nights of Great Sex.
There you go. Let's go to Rob in Florida. Rob.
I'm everywhere.
Rob. Yes,
The
Jimmy.
pussy's on your back, Bubba.
Oh.
Rob.
Hey.
What in the hell do you do with the wrist? You started that out about 40 minutes ago, and you never said.
The wrists. You hold them down.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We talked about it. Sorry, you missed it.
You never finished it.
Oh, I thought we did.
No.
Opie, explain.
Well, you play the game like, oh no, you're holding me down. I can't get free. I'm a little scared.
Well, basically, you take both those wrists.
Oh no, what's going to happen next?
And put them together and then just throw them on the top of the pillow. That's the whole thing, like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, above her head on the pillow.
I like the Mary Jo
pin her. You pin her.
So you do it
Pin her
missionary
down.
style in the bathtub.
You pin her down. All right? Got it?
All right, we got Scott from Modesto. Scott from Modesto. You got a question for Laura Corn?
Yeah, good morning,
Hey,
boys.
Scott.
Hi, Scott.
Laura.
Good morning.
Yeah, I have a fantasy. I like to have sex with pregnant women in a boat.
Very interesting.
That is a little odd. That's,
Yeah, you want to explain that further?
very
Yes,
niche.
and what
Is it like a
happens
refugee
afterwards,
boat, or is it like...
after I'm done, I like to hit him over the head with a shovel.
Why?
Bob in Pennsylvania. Bob?
Yes, sir.
Hey, Bob.
Hey, good morning.
Morning.
Hey, Bob. How can I help you?
Well, I just called to get one of your books I called for.
Sure.
I don't have a story. I'd just like to get my wife to maybe be a little more interested. She's always complaining that it always hurts or I'm too big and such like that. And I was wondering maybe this book could possibly help me in any way, shape, or form.
Well, it will, because you're probably doing the same thing over and over and over again, right? If you had sex tonight, no?
I'm trying different things.
I know what you're doing.
She's just what?
You're saying it's hurting her, and she's saying you're too big.
Yeah, but
go down 8 inches. You're fucking her belly button.
No, I'm really not that big. I tried different things. I've tried oral, everything, and it's just like it's just she wants like one position. That's it. It's like once in a while. She's not in the mood, and then when I'm not home, she's always hot then and say, "Hey, can you be home now?" Because I'm hot now. As well, I'm on the road now.
Well, there's a seduction called Calendar Girl, and actually there are 4 days that women are scientifically proven to be at their peak. 4 days a month. 4 days a month.
Oh, great. Well, I'm on the road 5 days, 5-6 days of the week.
Okay. Well, that day that she's talking about is that day when she's ovulating, probably.
Oh, well, then that's...
And man, any guy can figure that. I've got on my website. I've got a thing called the Horny Calculator, and you can actually determine when her hottest day is.
I was trying to figure out my mortgage through that.
Check it out, because you'll definitely want to nail her on her hottest day.
Laura,
she's ovulating?
Yeah, she's ovulating.
Laura, are you a fan of the big ones?
Hey, isn't that dangerous?
No.
She's ovulating. Well, this guy's talking about his big cock. I was wondering if you are you a fan of the big
size
ones?
Queen?
You know, as long as it's a certain size, no, not really, because I'm pretty tiny and I've never had children, so I'm really...
You should try them.
You like... well, I love Rocco. He's my favorite porn guy. Rocco?
It's Rocco Siffredi, yeah.
Yeah, God, he's hot.
He wrecks pussy.
This is a giant cock.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. He does. Maybe that's what it is. It's a fantasy of being wrecked.
You ought to see Nacho Vidal. Rocco found him in like somewhere. He fucks like he's probably the best performer ever. People say where you've never seen a guy fuck like that. He's like Rocco but more.
Jimmy talks about these guys like Olivier.
Well, Nacho is very famous in I think he's in Spain.
No, he's not.
Oh yeah, in Spain.
Stop it.
Very famous.
He's not very famous. I don't know the man.
Like
I don't know what he does.
Tell him you don't want to be dog fucked by him until your back hurts. He'll understand. Believe me. Hey, can I get a Coke or something?
Are you a porn connoisseur?
Yeah.
What's your favorite porn movie?
Taboo 2.
Really?
Yes.
With?
Kay Parker, Kevin James, Dorothy LeMay.
How many
Kevin
pornos
James
do you
is
think
in
you've
that?
seen?
Kevin James.
Wow.
No, the original.
Wow,
Kevin.
you wouldn't think you would.
Yeah, he's a big fat kid in a UPS
So,
outfit with a big cock.
what's your favorite scene in that movie? Describe it.
It could be. It might be even Taboo with Kay Parker. It's about incest. Favorite scene. I don't know. There's so many of them.
So many, right?
It might be. There's a moment where, like, the original movie, the lady fucks her son. And in the second movie, the lady
gets
works
hotter and hotter, doesn't it?
No, the lady works in a card shop, so the son's ex-girlfriend comes in with her brother. And he goes, oh, where's Paul? We haven't seen him. And, if you've seen the first one, you know that, she was fucking her son, so he moved away. So the girl goes to buy a card, and the mother, who was, let me see. There's the mother of the boyfriend that this girl used to date is looking at this girl's brother, and she glances down at his cock, and she kind of subtly remarks on it, and that's probably my favorite scene. It's that fast. It's not an incest moment. It's her looking at a guy's.
You're right.
But it's like,
which we all do, by the way.
That to me was my favorite.
We all do.
It was the
no.
sexiest.
There's a porno movie, and the part where everyone's clothes are on and they're in a card store is the hottest part of the fucking movie.
Because then he goes, hey, look, because he was friends with her son. He goes, look, I was friends with Paul. Maybe I could bring some tools by. Like I borrowed something. Can I return it to you? And to watch her giving in and realizing this guy's going to come over and fuck me, and then she gives her a dress. That was the sexiest part of the movie to me.
Yeah.
That scene.
Is he hard?
No, he's just he's a porno pants. You can see his mule.
Right.
But no, he's not.
He's not hard.
I mean, the whole movie.
Porno pants?
No, I'm saying they're like pants.
Nothing hotter
pants
than
with
a
no underwear
hard
that you
dick and a pair of jeans.
No, these are like spandex, creepy pants. But just because of her reaction to it was sexy.
Jimmy, stand up and show Laura.
No, you can't see anything. I got nothing. On
But that is, yeah.
I got nothing.
I love baseball because of that. They just all look hard. You know?
It's the cup.
I know, but it's still hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still hot. Love the cup.
I like big lips. That's my thing. Big lips, big clit. I'm a fan.
Everyone knows Jimmy likes the big lips.
Yeah.
He likes a little puffiness down there.
The whole thing.
Are you a tit man too?
No. I like breasts. I like big nipples, big areolas, but I'm not a breast
He wants to pull it down and see Hedda Nussbaum's eye down there. Just this.
So it doesn't matter if she has breasts or not.
No, I want it shaved, and I want really big lips. Like, you ever see that Fat Albert cartoon that has a hat covering most of his face? I want those lips sticking out of a pair of panties.
Is it true that the heavier the woman is, the more?
I wouldn't know. I don't even talk to fat chicks as friends.
Oh, okay. Because I've often wondered. Do they get fat down there?
A lot of skinny ones.
Anybody know that? Any
never.
fatty?
I have never been with a fat girl.
A lot of rail thin girls have that too.
In my life, have never been.
Anybody
with a fat
been
girl.
with a
never
heavy
seen
girl?
a fat girl naked in real life.
No.
Just never have.
Could you get it up?
No. They could not possibly turn me on.
Nope. Not
fat
at all.
girls. Nope. Sorry. Ain't doing it.
We have a girl on the line who has had your book for 4 years.
Wow.
Yes, you're going on, Michelle.
You're
Hi,
on
Michelle.
the air.
On.
Hi.
Hi. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm awesome.
I've had your book for 4 years.
Uh-huh.
Me and my husband use it all the time.
Ooh. Oh, my God. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's great. I really love it. Thank you.
What's your favorite one?
Yeah.
You got to say which of the 100.
I don't know the number, but it's the one with the bathtub.
Oh, Dangerous and Wet.
Yes.
He put you in the
known as the Yates.
You know, chicks love the water on the clit.
Yeah.
You know, you do the whole bath. You know, you light some candles. You do the whole thing.
Yeah, it was great. We went away for a weekend, and that was the one that
he turned on. He put your thing underneath the water, right?
Yeah.
And then he turned on the faucet like a slow drip.
It was really, I didn't expect that. I didn't know what he was going to do, so it was good. It took
and then after, there's a big room with 5 empty little beds and a rubber ducky with dust on it.
Has he done? How many pages do you think you've done in the book? Be honest.
More than half.
Really?
Yeah.
So you got
we're a little slower now because we have 2 children.
Right.
But
did you do the Marilyn Monroe one?
What?
Did you do the Marilyn Monroe? I think. Did you masturbate on his back?
No.
How about the 1 hour orgasm?
Is that the one where he was in the closet?
Jesus. No, that's the Robert Reed.
No, that's
where your wife falls asleep and then you go tuck Peter in for 3 hours.
Listen, what would you say to anybody who's listening to the show that don't own a copy of the 101 Nights of Great Sex or the romance book? Would
Go
you like?
Buy it.
It's a cool book, isn't it?
Yeah. It makes you not be so inhibited.
Hey, you know what? I should send you. You've had the book 4 years. Let me send you the 2006 edition because it's 50% of it is new. Yeah, check it out. All right.
Okay.
I'll send you that one and the romance book. And hey, how about It All Begins with a Lick? 52 Invitations to Great Sex. Do you want that?
Sure.
Awesome. It's on the way.
Okay. Great.
Happy Valentine's Day.
You too.
All right.
Hold on the line, Michelle. There she goes.
I got about 2 or 3 more minutes, guys.
Travis in Iowa. Travis?
Yeah, I'd like to ask, when you do the lick from behind,
yeah,
how do you? My neck kills. I try to do it all the time.
Oh, do you?
Neck.
Take the pain. Take the pain.
I fight through it. But
you know what?
Be a trick.
Bring her to the edge of the bed. And then
that's where I'm at. I'm on my knees.
Oh, you are? Okay.
Put her on her stomach. Why would you have her on her stomach? That's why I like it.
Yeah.
Your nose is right in the ass.
There are some mornings you got to wake up and almost want to put on one of those whiplash neck braces. Your neck is like, ow.
Yeah, the next thing you know, you're eating her ass. Somebody drops a briefcase in court, and you turn around quickly.
I'm in completely on the ass and everything. And she loves it. And that's the thing about the ass is the women love it.
Oh, I tell you what. Here, another really cool move. You're from behind and you're licking her. Also, take a toy. You know, a vibrator, and just vibrate the back part of her lips. And lick, vibrate, lick, vibrate.
Yeah,
baby.
I'm in.
She'll levitate.
Nothing,
yeah.
Maybe. All right.
Toy.
Cool.
Do you have that? Do you have a toy by the way?
I have toys. Yeah, I have toys.
Yeah.
Cheeks.
Have you used
I
the
was
toy
licking,
to?
and I shoved a Tickle Me Elmo up her ass. Laura.
Tickled her lips with a Matchbox car.
And more specific about toys.
Oh, you guys, it's been a blast.
I would love a book, though.
Okay, which one do you want? You want the great sex or great romance?
The great sex.
You got it.
All right, hold on, Travis.
All right, your homework assignment is Up Against the Wall, number 2.
Go to the doctor to get the Monopoly board out of her ass.
Wait, what's the Up Against the Wall?
Up Against the Wall involves a kitchen chair.
I thought it was Up Against the Wall.
Chair.
Yeah.
You spray paint yourself black, and she puts on a police uniform.
Oh, you're killing me.
She says, call me Officer Volpe. She brutally fucks your ass with a nightstick. All right, people in New York.
Oh, God.
What are you leaving us with there, Laura?
Oh.
A homework assignment or something, you said?
Oh, gosh.
Up against the wall?
Up against the wall. You know, we've talked about some good stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
The chair involved in that one.
The chair. You don't remember Up Against the Wall?
No, I don't.
The chair?
5 days of the most incredible foreplay she'll ever have. Remember Sex in a Shoebox?
No.
Oh, I know what that is.
Wait, what's that?
That's when you go on the set of Sling Blade and then you fuck the little baby brother.
You dirty boy. You shouldn't hear such things.
Little.
Well, I put him in a shoebox. I heard the little feller crying, so's I fucked him.
What's sex in a sex in a shoebox?
Yeah.
Is that like a shoebox, like a really weird like term for vagina smells like feet? Shift corns on it.
You know what?
Paul McCartney does, brings a shoebox and watches his wife cry as he fucks her.
Or as he's fucking as she clanks around that one shoe. Box full of wishes.
Oh, God, I gotta call in. I gotta call in a couple.
All right, give the big plug
months.
so we can get you out of here.
Yeah, it's 101 Nights of Great Sex, 101 Nights of Great Romance, 101nights.com or laurakorn.com. I've got some really cool things. I got the horny calculator on my website. I've got some eye-teases, a thing I just invented called an eye-tease, where you tease her at work. You send her these really cool things. And hey, I'm in all the bookstores, and Valentine's Day is right around the corner. I think it's a cool gift.
Makes a great gift.
It is a really great gift.
Yeah.
And God, I love you guys.
Laura, thank you so much.
No one makes me laugh harder. And thank you. It's been
wait.
What?
When you go over to Free FM, now they're going to have you howling laughing.
It's like a zoo crew.
Laughing,
you know?
Oh.
So, Laura, what's this? Give us one of the seductions in the book.
Okay. You've never seen a nipple this
Oh, my God! Cut! Go to commercial break. We can't talk about that. Holy Jesus. What are you trying to do? Get us fired?
What was the name of that one?
You've never seen a nipple this hard in your life.
Oh, I like that. Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh. The fun drains, doesn't it? Ooh.
That's like Betty Ford.
Thank you guys for having me on.
Laura Korn, everyone. We'll continue and end the Opie and Anthony show next.